wow, that's story upon story upon story. Maybe I will just tell a tiny bit. About 7 or 8 years ago, I didn't realize I had such extreme gifts. I started learning different modalities, and I was just trying to heal myself because I was so unwell. And the head trainer, who is world renowned, like he would be one of the highest in the world for this therapy, which is amazing, said it was really strange how many dark entities I had attached to me, and he only knew like the 1%. I also, at another stage, years and years ago, saw another healer that said if anybody had the amount that I had attached to me, they would be dead. So my whole journey, the only reason I can do the highest possible healing work and soul healing work for a person now is because I work at the highest levels of dark entities, dark energy, demonic realms, as well as multidimensional. My journey's been hard. I don't even, to be honest, there was a period of time there where my mantra was, when you're going through hell, don't stop. My husband, at one stage, it got so out of control for me, things in my house, I had things attached to me almost like eating me alive. It was really, 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 really horrible. I've had to do lifetimes of work on myself. I've had no choice but to constantly reclaim more and more power in myself. I do work with a lot of healers, and a lot of healers' issues are always dark energy issues. Dark entities love to attach to light workers. So, you know, I used to get bothered a lot by things all the time. Like some of the stories I could tell, they don't even seem real. It's almost like crazy town kind of stories. And, you know, I really didn't at one stage have, kind of had to navigate my own path because it was unheard of, the levels that I kind of had to experience and work with. But it's almost like in stepping into those higher levels of entities, I just reclaimed more healing abilities and more healing kind of powers and gifts. And now I'm at the stage now where I could command anything. And the woman wanted me to say that I was the best in the world at whatever. And at that point in time, I said, I can't say that. There's no way I could claim to do the levels of entity work or say I was the best in the world if I wasn't, because it would not be worth your life to claim that you could do these things in the space that I work in, because the psychic attack would not be worth it. So again, it just made me step up in myself that now, yes, I can wholeheartedly say those things. You know, I take on a lot of cases that nobody would look at, like as in things, possession cases, things that look like horror movie stuff. So, you know, all this stuff does exist. I don't want to scare people and say, you know, it's almost just like understanding that there is this other side. You know, even the spiritual side of things. I see some people get very, very sick by doing activations, and even it's called shamanic sickness. I see people that they often think that the spiritual is all love and light. It is not. It holds just as much darkness. You know, healing's a really private thing, and also you kind of also really want to find the right therapist, because what happens is often many people won't work with those energies, or they just don't even have the ability to do it. And so when people dump their trauma, you know, even in like a clinic or a therapy room, they just hang around. If the person is not able to like get them to go to where they're meant to be and not just sit around in that kind of etheric world, or, you know, they just wait around to attach to somebody else. I see people working very, very hard. I see them going to even like healing circles, and they might release like, I don't know, 2 or 3 issues, and they pick up another 5, and the work becomes endless. Really, really does. There is this other side. It's not all love and light like people will make out. Honestly, it's not even kind of like all the learnings are kind of generic. There's so much more to it. You know, and entities will almost claim our unclaimed gifts. It's almost like we're an energy source. And again, it's about affirming someone's sovereignty. It's about healing all of those places, all of those holes. It's about stepping into, like, you know, that highest potential place. And then this is what I do for people when I heal them. So for me, sometimes I find it hard talking about the Epstein-Barr virus process, because people are so fixated on that physical wellness, which I get that. When you don't have that platform, everything just, you know, I can't even see any other possibilities. But it's the change through the transformation that I offer that's the biggest gift of all. You know, it's all these other things. It's like life gets magical, relationships get better, business, manifestation. I don't know, just even like self-confidence, trust, love, You know, all these things that we're kind of here to step into ourselves and experience this kind of other side, the higher side. And again, reclaiming ourselves. Yes, people can do the healing work, and in doing the healing work, they are getting rid of these kind of darker aspects that have attached to them that are really not actually them. I hope that's answered it. But yes, I do have many, many more stories. But I do want to say entities can't just suddenly do something to us. Please don't. I don't want to set that expectation. There has to be an attachment mechanism. Once again, it's our holes, it's our flaws, it's our places that we haven't healed. We have to take full responsibility for everything we've created. You know, even up until this point, even the things that I don't love, even when I was sharing that information before about EBV, do I see it as kind of this dark curse, or do I see it as a gift? Hey, you know what? It holds both sides. It holds both sides, because when you unlock it, when you unlock yourself, that transformation is the gift, and through the transformation, the healing occurs.